Hi, this is Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Ravemello from Fortnite. So let's get it in there at the top. We're going to start by drawing the head. Now, Ravemello's got like loads of bits coming off of him. So like bits of light and things like that. So we're going to leave a few little gaps at the top of the head. But basically, first of all, I'm just going to put a dot kind of about there in the center of the page. Then we're just going to do like a little loop at the top of his head. So I'm just going to take my pen, get a little curve around here, bring it around like an oval on the top of that sort of marshmallow head, right? So the head's going to be sort of tilted this way. So I'm just going to put a couple of lines either side of that. One there, one there. Then it's kind of got all this rave kind of light coming off. There's maybe a little bit in the middle here. I can just sort of pop a little line there and maybe a little line like continuation line here. Then it comes down to the base. So I'm going to do another little line there, maybe one there. And then I'm going to draw a curve again, just like that one, but down here, okay? So nice curve along there, right? Okay, that's cool. What I will do while I'm here is draw the eyes in. So eyes are like sort of bubbled crosses. So all we need to do, got the middle there, let's go over to the left. We're just going to do two sort of curves at the top here. So we're kind of just going to go like 1, 2. It's almost like the beginning of like a heart, I suppose. Do the same on the other side. So just go like 1, 2, a little bit of gap in the middle. Then we've got two sort of larger bits below it. So same sort of thing again, but just a bit larger. So if I show you with the pen, you kind of go 1, 2. So you're making like a cross. And then this side, 1, 2, like that, okay? Then in the middle, it's got like this sort of crisscross kind of smile going on. So let's start in the middle and work out. So I've got maybe a dot about there, and we can just go like up and down, like just work this up and down, raise your pen up. So maybe they're almost going sort of off this way. Then we'll do the same this side. So we're sort of going this way, kind of goes to a little bit of a smile. And then we sort of join it up on the other side. We can leave a little gap, but we just sort of follow what we've drawn already. Maybe make it a little bit wider in the middle and then sort of make it a bit smaller either side. So it's more like a smile. So if I make it a bit longer at the edges there and there, sort of like a little smile going on. All right, cool. Okay, next up, just gonna pop a little neck in. So I'm just gonna, just along here, just work out just a little curve. So it just shows like a nice sort of neck, and it just enhances the top here. And then we have a bandana underneath it. So where that neck is already drawn, you can kind of just curve around. That's it, like that. Just a bit of a gap for a neck. And then we can just put the pen and sort of tape it either side of that. And then maybe pop a little dot there. And what we want to do is just draw down to there, curve around where the dot is, background there, okay? Okay, let's get to the shoulders. So this shoulder's got a belt on, so we're just gonna kind of go sort of fairly horizontal that way. This one is a little bit lower, so I'm just gonna bring my pen down that way. Just match it up so it's fairly similar. Now, it's kind of got feathers on the shoulders, right? And they kind of trail off in this sort of cool effect again. So I'm just gonna kind of just bring my pen and just sort of flick it out along the sort of edge of where his shoulders are, like that. And this side as well. Actually, there's one bit at the back here, so just gonna just flick it up a few times. So there's like a darkness to it. Yeah, that's it. Just flick it out. This side sort of going off this way, so just got this sort of effect, sort of flicking up from him. Bring it out like that. So it's kind of like flying out either side of his shoulders. And then in a minute, what we'll do, we'll just go back into this, maybe color it in a bit, and just put those colors in. Right, now I've got those bits, I can work out, it's kind of got shoulders there, so I'm going to put the torso in. So if I put a dot sort of where I think the arm would be here, sort of torso maybe will begin here, sort of begin there, like the sort of like the pec area, and it's going to come down this way. So what I'm going to do is get my pen, maybe we'll go down to about sort of this point, just bring my pen, curve it down where he's got wearing a jacket, wobble your pen around a bit at the base, down to there. This side kind of comes in first of all, then I see he has a belt on, so that belt I'm just gonna sort of just pop my pen out a little bit around that and then down as well to there, okay? For this point, he's got a belt in the middle here, so I'm just going to draw an arrow going this way first of all. So just like an arrow like that. Then bring your pen in either side of that, and then there's a little sort of belt loop in the middle, so just bring it out. So that sort of grounds where the center of him is. And then we've got a belt loop that goes this way, so we're just going to draw a couple of lines out there. And then we've got a belt sort of loop coming this way, so just bring a belt area this side around there. This belt loop I think then goes sort of either side down here, so this one must go this way, this one this way. So we'll just continue that belt sort of down here and continue this belt sort of down this way, so we've got this crisscross effect in. Now I've got that in, I'm going to pop the legs in. So it's got like fairly like low down sort of trousers, so I'm going to just pop a curve about there in, and then my knees are going to be about here. So I'm going to draw this first leg. It's just got sort of generic sort of trousers with pads on, so I'm just going to go from this belt edge down like that, taper in where the knee would be. This side, just follow that, taper in a bit where the knee would be there. This side, bring it in from the middle, taper in there. And then from this edge, just bring your pen down, sort of taper in like that, okay? Well, he has a knee pad in on this side, so I'm just going to, for now, just draw like an oval. This side I think is like same sort of thing, but there's not as much sort of metal on it, so I'm just going to do a more rounded oval like that, okay? We can just bring the leg sort of through to that knee pad, through there. Now I've got those bits in. Let's draw the calves and the boots he's wearing, so I think his legs probably come down to about here. So I'm just going to come out where the calf is here. Just bring your pen out and then bring it down. I think the base of his foot's going to be about there. Then on this side, I'm just going to bring calf out again, so it'll come out this way first of all, and then down like that. Just bring it down to about that point. We can do the outer part of the leg here, so just bring it out and taper in. On this side, we're just going to taper in a bit more. We're going to come out a slight amount, just taper in, leave a bit of a gap there. Okay, right, now I've got that bit, let's just get these feet sorted. He's got kind of like blades, I think, or claws, I guess they must be, at the end of his feet. So from this point, I'm going to come out this way. So I'm just going to bring my pen around there, that first of all. And then he's kind of got sort of almost like trainers on, I think. So I'm just going to pop out a little tongue of the trainer and then bring my pen down. So I'll start taping it down. And then what I'm going to do is just draw a couple of like sort of claw-like looking things protruding from it. This side, similar, but we're going this way. So I'm kind of going to blitz it out here where the heel is. And then come in and around there. And then this side, we're just going to come in here. And then we're going to go 1 and 2 like that, sort of 2 little bladey sort of bits on there. Again, he's got a little tongue sort of bit on this bit, so I'm just going to sort of draw a little tongue on the boot there and maybe just join that up there. Okay, now I've got those bits in, let's sort the arms out. So he's got arms coming out sort of this way. So what this means is from this point here, I'm going to bring the arm out to about here. So I'm going to just come down from the shoulder area there, and right here I'm going to sort of come in or taper in a little bit to where the elbow would be down there. Then this arm comes out this way, so there's a little sort of buckle here, so I'm just going to pop a nice square and just pipe the inside of that, and actually let's just colour that there. And then that arm will continue this way, so I'm going to bring my pen, forearm sort of down to about here. This elbow area, we'll do the same thing, just taper it in like that. And then we've got this arm here. So this one comes down a little bit more this way. So probably down to about this point first of all. So we bring the pen probably sort of down this way. Then the arm here will come sort of down here and around like that. Then the inner part will come out to about this point, I guess. Yeah, about there. So we'll just bring the pen around, sort of taper in this side. Just taper in like that there. Just like, got his hands to do. This side, the thumb's gonna come out here, so just bring it out a bit where the palm of the hand is. Nice sort of oblong for a thumb like that, okay? Then we've got 4 fingers, so we're just gonna bring the pen out. 1, just give a hint of that. 2, and then 3, and then 4, like that. Bring it back to the palm, and we can just put some little lines in there with the fingers. Just bring your little lines in like that. This side, the palm's more sort of together, so palm up there, oblong with a finger like that, and then we can just go, bring the fingers out. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and bring your pen in like that. Just draw a little line in either side for a palm. Like that, okay. Cool, right, now I've got that bit in, let's just get a little bit of detail positioned up for the character. So, the detail, what does that look like? Well, first of all, we've done a bit on here already. I think the bandana area just needs a little bit of a curve to make it look a little bit like it's material. Then, importantly on the chest, there's like some packs on the chest. So there's sort of 2 packs along the strap. So I'm gonna do an angled rectangle there, leave a little bit of a gap, and draw another angled rectangle, maybe a little bit narrower, just next to it. Then we've got a pack up here, kind of with the strap. So I'm just going to bring that around here. The pack sort of comes around here and bring that around to the edge there. That will then follow along here and then just end up at the edges here where we just come out earlier there. Okay. Now in the pack, there's some light up bits, they're triangles. So I'm just going to pop some quite large sort of triangles in there. And then up here, he's got more buckles and things. So I'm just going to do a nice rectangle. You can fill that in grey in a minute, and just draw an arrowhead above it. And then we can come in a bit like this belt area here, just come in down the middle and around like that. There's a couple of bits of markings on the strap, so let's just add a bit of detail with the pen. Just a couple of lines, sort of pipe it up to that edge there. I think these packs we can kind of just draw by the triangle. A couple of other lines, maybe there's some lines at the top there. Let's give it a bit of texture. Okay, so next up, the clothing here. I think there's a couple of bits of piping lines that go up, and I think that kind of continues up this way. And then with this area here, with the sort of the feather area, we can just sort of clip that off there. And that must just sort of clip off there as well. Now where these feathers come out, you can just now sort of just draw a few more little jagged edges in either side like that. There we go. Just sort of go up and down with the pen a little bit there. A couple of little curls on the arm like that. This top area is fairly basic. I think there's probably a little bit of piping there. And then there's like ribbed gloves that this guy's got on. So I'm just gonna draw a little curve there. And let's draw another sort of band and another band there. I think it sort of caps off at the end for this point here. Actually, what I might do, yeah, I'll come back in a minute and just do that black. This side, there's a couple of bands, sort of one there, sort of a bit bigger bands. And actually on the top here, I'm just gonna draw a little colored rectangle just to give it a bit of texture on there. And again, I think that kind of ends up at the edge there, so it's almost like cuffed, okay? Maybe just on this area here, we'll just sort of draw a little line there. I think looking at the marshmallow head, it's a few little lines where it's gone all toasted, so I'm just going to draw some sort of distressed little sort of lines where it sort of started to get a little bit charred. We'll do a bit there, and it kind of comes along here as well. Right, we go to the belt area. There's a couple of packs on the belt. So this is like a mallow head. So all I'm going to do on this pack, come out like that, sort of come in again, sort of on your back on yourself and down. Do the same there, just on this pack part here. So come out and then down like that. And then we're just going to sort of almost like draw a little rectangle within that area there. We've got the little lines for the mouth, so just going to go like up and down. So I've got this mouth area in here, it's like a little head of Ravemello. And then we've got the eyes, so let's just give a little hint, those cross eyes at the top there. We can just draw a little bit of extra detail, I think, on the belts. So maybe I'll just draw a line in there, a couple of lines of sort of detail just to show that belt area. Trousers, sort of got the flies area there. And then I'm going to leave this bit fairly open. And then I'm just gonna, on on the knee pad, just draw a line there. Then on here, just put yourself a rectangle in, a couple more lines for that pad there. There's boots that he's wearing here, so I'm going to draw first of all like a big old rectangle there, and then I'm just going to pop a few little bands around. This side, same thing, just put a few little bands along the way there. Right, now I've got that bit in, let's just start sort of adding a bit of black ink. So what I'm going to do, I think, first of all, let's just colour in these trainer areas first of all. Maybe just come out a bit, show them a bit more of a boot. Just block that in, nice black colour there. Maybe got that tongue coming out a bit more. Block it in nicely like that. I think maybe the hand, I've got this little palm area, so I might just leave a little chip of light, and maybe we'll just work the hand area and the thumb area in like that. We'll come back in a minute and do the rest of it a darker colour, but we've got a bit of detail in the rest of that. So we colour in a bit there. Then we can work out what we're doing. So with these bands on either side. So these bands, I think we should just colour black. Start sort of inking up. Bands on this side, let's do those. One there and one there. And then I think this belt area, I'm going to actually fill the middle part in black like that. And then I think sort of these bits we've put down at the bottom, sort of chip in on these little packs. Let's fill those in there. And then this belt, I think, again, sort of the bits we sort of filled in on the edges, let's fill them in nicely there. And then we've got a pack on the boot, kind of coming down here. And we've got another one here, so let's fill a couple of those in a bit. Let's block them in. Maybe the knee pad, let's just block in a little bit of that area, sort of either side. That's it, blocking in a bit there. All right, so that's pretty good. I think what I might do is just go in and just sort of start adding a bit of sort of shading to the edges here. So I'm going to maybe just come out with the black pen here, just sort of bring it out, and then I'm just going to start putting some lines in for some hatching around there. He's predominantly wearing sort of dark clothing, so that's in that side there. Same thing here, I'm going to just really sort of come in a bit with the black pen on the arm, and then I'm going to just sort of draw slightly curved little bands there, just to kind of give the idea that he's wearing black and it's quite dark. Okay, using a bit better, and then I think this part here as well, I'm just going to sort of fill the jacket in a little bit darker too. We'll come in a little bit, I'm going to come in a little bit like that, I'm not going to be scared to do it. And then what I'm going to do is just pop a couple of lines in like that again. Do the same in the middle here actually, let's just fill that in up to about this point, and then just pop some lines in. From the top here, I'm going to fill it along that bandana area, and then I'm going to just draw some lines in. And then on this side, I think in the inner part of this area there, that can be sort of filled in black. Again, let's just sort that belt out. We can do the same, we can actually probably fill that bit in there. We can really come along the top here with these nice sort of lines. Bit of hatching along there, that's good. Trouser area, again, I think I'm going to sort of from the middle area, sort of come out sort of this much. Just get my pen and like wiggle it around a bit. Either side there, bring it all the way down to here. Then what I might do is just grab the chisel tip of the black pen and just block that in really quickly. Along here. Decided to come down this way as well, so just block that right down to the bottom area like that. And then what I can do then is really come out with the pen, so sort of really sort of come out with these lines. Along there, and then just sort of maybe a bit less on this side. Just sort of bring them along there. These lines here, but maybe we can just sort of draw a few at the bottom here. And then we'll just maybe just sort of draw them along this belt area too, so it looks like a lot darker. Right, the bandana, I think here it's quite dark, so just sort of chipping around there. And I see I've just maybe just need to add a little bit to the lower part. There we go. So that's now like filled him in. He's quite black and white, but he actually looks pretty cool. And I think now what I want to do maybe is get the pink and start blocking some colour. So first of all, get a light pink and just sort of go around. Let's go around these eyes, around there. Let's go around the mouth, the top area. So we'll start blocking in some nice pinks around there. And then what's happening is it's kind of just flipping sort of around here and out, around there and out, flipping outside of it, wisping away like sort of like the music sort of taking hold of his all of this. And actually I'm going to fill that in and block in the rest in a minute because it kind of goes perfectly. So it starts sort of blocking in these areas I want to colour with sort of these nice pinks and purples. Same goes with the sort of feathers. I'm going to sort of come up a bit more here with the pink, sort of bring it out so it starts looking a bit more feathery. There we are, so it's just a nice rounded sort of block all around that, like so. These triangles, let's just block around those, maybe come outside of the lines. And then we've got some nice pinks all around, sort of these marshmallow bits on the side here. So just sort of start blocking that in there. Okay, next up I'm just gonna get myself a slightly more vibrant pink. And then I'm gonna kind of just work in just around it. Start just adding a few more of these sort of cool like waves that are coming out of him. All around there. So see the eyes and the mouth are, the inner parts are actually white. So just make sure, maybe sort of a couple of dots flying out. Almost happens here too. So I'm going to just sort of add that bit of sort of darker magenta-y pink just around there. Sort of give that sort of nice hint. Maybe it's like flipping out. It's just got a couple of dots around there. I feel like just around the edges of these parts and the inner part, around there, just like add that nice sort of hit of sort of magenta-y colour. Then next up, get a purple, and the main part of his face is quite purpley, so I'm just going to sort of start just building up sort of nice like purpley zing, the zing sort of coming up around here, sort of around this part there, and then importantly it kind of comes sort of through some of these bits as well, sort of sweep these around here, sort of the zinginess sort of around there. So it's a nice hit of pink and purple all around it, sort of coming through, which is really cool. Here we go. Just got to be careful not to do too much, just enough. And again, sort of band around these sort of feathers areas. So we kind of got this nice zingy sort of purple going on. We'll do it around the face of these, like that as well. Then I'm going to get myself a bit of a light grey, just sort of fill in this marshmallow. So maybe the top is a little bit lighter, so just sort of go around there. And I'm going to just fill in little bits of the head around where I've just drawn, like that. These bits, sort of these little clips, are very grey as well, and these marshmallow heads sort of packs on the side, they'll be like that too. Same goes with the blade sort of bits on the feet, and there's a little bit in there too, isn't there? Also that little rectangle there. And what I might just do is just sort of on the right hand side, just sort of block in sort of that light grey look. Maybe on the left hand side here. Oh yeah, there's a bit of belt there. This just sort of starts with blocking in. You can build it up in a moment. Just sort of block in that. It stops becoming so sort of black and white. I've got a nice sort of bluey grey as well, and I might just sort of just sort of start filling in there, just at the head area around here on the inner side. There you are. Yeah, I think that's cool. That's working. Just colouring in. Then we sort of just build up the next level around here. So sort of leave a little chip of grey on the very edge. Just build it in there with this sort of nice bluey grey. It's a good sort of way of kind of showing the clothing's quite dark. Just be sympathetic around these triangles, or trying to make those work pretty well. See, let's see the whole of that bandana. Go around that belt there. It just means we just sort of topped it in and filled it in there. Feather bits around here, just going to block in lower down where it's sort of darker. Then we can just fill in around that belt. And then just sort of come down here. And then sort of come down this way. I'll just leave a chip of white just on the left hand side there, like the light maybe is coming off it there. Just block that in. Maybe just block it in there too, around that way. Yeah, that's good. Okay, right, now I've got that bit in, I'm going to get myself quite a dark grey, and I'm going to sort of fill the rest of him in, because he is a predominantly sort of dark character. So let's see, how dark is this grey? Yeah, just give it the last little sort of bits around here, so really sort of blitzing in. Suit, and actually I think that white maybe is just a little hint of the blue, not white. Just going to fill in on that side, that blue. Yeah, that's good. Let's fill in that belt, all that colour. Starting to sort of be more reminiscent of the actual suit now. This part and this belt area, I think, should all be this sort of dark colour. Let's do the bandana around there. And then we can go, let's do those edges there, and bring your pen in all the way along here. Let's get those gloves fairly dark. Same thing here, just sort of bring it around. Yeah, just fill in those little bits there too. Maybe in the middle. I feel like these packs, they should sort of be like that too. So again, just be careful of the light around it. And just sort of top it up, make sure I've filled in all the sort of the gaps that I want filled in. There we go, it starts to look good. I wonder whether that middle bit really here should be, I think I'm going to be bold and just completely colour that bit there. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of a hint of this around the edges. Maybe that looks quite dark too, so it comes down here. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty good. That's him, that's Ravemello on Art Drawer. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.